Hello, Oracles. Oracle Tim here from Oracle Investments. Well, who bought some of the dip this morning? My goodness. We fell quite hard early. I got myself into Tesla at 987. Pretty happy about that. Got into Square at 135. I do post all of my trades on Twitter, so you can follow me there at Oracle Tim1 if you want to see all of my trades. So today was a great day for that. And while we did run up into the end of the day, and it was an amazing turnaround, I loved it. We may see some more green tomorrow. I do not think that we are completely out of the water yet. We do have Jerome Powell speaking tomorrow in his hearing, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and then we have CPI data coming out on Wednesday. So between those two things, still a little bit of uncertainty in the market. So while today was awesome, still proceed with caution. I think today we saw some awesome prices, but we may see some prices that come down a little bit more before the week ends. And one of the reasons I'm saying to be cautious is we are currently still technically in a downtrend for these stocks, despite the huge turnaround today. And we are in very much of a swing traders market. What I mean by that is the stocks are moving a lot. Look, we saw a 6 to 8% swing in quite a few big names today, and that is a huge swing over the course of a day. So, if you bought in early this morning, like I said, 987 on Tesla, and you sold out at the end of the day, you made 6%. Crazy huge swings. Some stocks that are still down right now, we've got Palantir and SoFi. Affirm is down pretty low. These stocks are still at great low prices. And we have Q4 earnings coming up. So with Q4 earnings coming up, we can potentially see a run up into these earnings. So if we see a little bit more red over the next week, that's huge profit taking for swing traders going into Q4 earnings. And you can just take the momentum, for instance. Look at it today. We saw the swings of, the 6 to 8% in some stocks. Let's say you bought Palantir right now at 1650. Let's say it drops down under 16. All right, now all of a sudden we get into Q4 earnings and the euphoria and all the excitement around Q4 earnings, and the stock pushes back up over $20. That's like a 25% swing that you're gonna get in just a matter of a couple of weeks. So, pay attention to these. The market is being, I think, manipulated more so than normal just right now with the swings that are going on. Nobody really knows. It's hard to tell, but just judging by how much we're swinging, you can kind of see it. And so for me, because I truly don't know where we're going after Q4 earnings, we may still see some inflation. We may see some fears about the interest rates going up. And that kind of uncertainty leaves me taking a step back really from the stocks that I do not have high conviction in. So some of these stocks that I'm kind of like a little on the edge with, if I see a profit in them, I may just take my profit to free up some cash just to have that on hand for the uncertainty coming up. I have been spending quite a bit of the cash that I had told you guys about because we've been, dipping so much. And I love buying the dip and I like to have that cash on hand. I still have plenty of cash at the moment, but if we do see some more red over the next week or so, I will be spending more. And I'm gonna wanna free up some more cash because most of my cash right now is going into my high conviction plays. I'm putting it into the Apples. I'm putting it into Tesla. I'm putting it into Square. I'm putting it into a firm. And even with a firm, I'm not huge high conviction, but I have a feeling they're going to have a good Q4 earnings. So I'm putting it there, hoping to get that pop in Q4 earnings, take some profit and get out. And I really think that while we go through the 3 to 6 months of the interest rates going up, we can see some volatility and some ups and downs, but I think at the end of the day, it's going to be some relatively sideways trading. So for me, I don't mind freeing up some cash now to put some money into my high conviction stocks. And I'm going to use the strategy that I've been using with Tesla, which is I'm going to invest a little bit every day, and then I'm going to invest more when the stock dips. And for every percent that it goes down, I'll add a little bit more to it just to shore up my high conviction positions. During that time as well, if we continue with this swing traders type of momentum and the ups and downs, I may take that as an opportunity to just do some swing trading myself. Maybe I'll find some stocks where we're at some low points, buy in a little bit, and even if it's a 1 day or a 1 week swing, maybe make a quick 5 to 10% on these stocks, sell out, and then do it all over again, rinse and repeat, and then take some of those profits and use that for cash to put back into my high conviction stocks. And I know some of you out there are doing just that with Tesla in your IRAs, which IRAs are awesome because you don't have to worry about the taxes because it's a Roth IRA. So in doing so, you can just continually increase your shares in Tesla stock. Obviously, nobody knows ups and downs, and you can play it the wrong way, but if we're going to continue this volatile momentum with these ups and down swings, and Tesla's relatively easy to see the swings at, if you do that, you can definitely do a great job of just basically adding shares of Tesla to your IRA. And Tesla right now, I think, is kind of right in the middle. It sounds like Tasmania on Twitter had just tweeted that looks like Giga Austin is imminent. News imminent coming out of there. We were expecting it sometime this week. So that might be the news that boosts us higher. We saw a run up today. No specific news. All of the NASDAQ ran over the course of the second half of the day. So if we do see Giga Austin news with the announcement of the production starting, we may see a very green day in Tesla tomorrow because that's going to hit mainstream media. The rest of us were aware of this news coming a few days ago. So for those of you who saw that early dip below 1,000 and bought in because we knew the news, if you did not see my video this morning, I posted about it. And we have that alpha information to be able to jump on that. And now if Tesla runs more tomorrow, let's say it goes up 4 or 5%, in 2 days you could have gone up 10 to 12%. That's huge profits. You could have turned your IRA around a little bit, added some shares. Could have been awesome. And that's the benefit of having some of this alpha news. And now I know most of us on here are buy and hold investors with Tesla. So, even if you're not trading this, not doing it through your IRA, whatever you're doing, if you are just buying and holding, having this news is still great because you can dollar cost average down very well when you know stuff like this. When you have that alpha news and the price comes down really low because of macro environment stuff, you have a great opportunity to get a better dollar cost average. And so again, for me, I loved the run up today. It was great. My strategies are similar to when you're feeling sad. A lot of women, they're feeling sad. They go out and buy something because it makes them feel better. Well, use that same strategy in the market. It'll help your mentality of, when you're feeling sad because the market is red, buy some. Because if you're buying when it's red, then chances are you're going to do better when it's green. Because if you go out and buy when it's, exciting and everybody else is buying, think about when you go out actually shopping. It's supply and demand. When you go out and you're buying stuff that everybody else is buying, the price is so much higher. Think about Christmas time. Years ago, Tickle Me Elmo was the most popular thing out there. And the thing cost like $40. But at the time the demand was so high for it, people were selling it online for $2,000. Absolutely absurd. Why would you spend $2,000 for this toy? It was silly. Just like when everybody is excited about buying all the stocks, it's just silly to buy it when it's that expensive because everybody else is doing it. And the only reason the price is so high is because everybody else wants it. But if nobody wanted Tickle Me Elmo at all, you could have probably bought 2 of them for $40 because nobody wants them. So same thing, when the market is red like it is, nobody wants to buy those stocks because they're red. Ew. That's when you want to buy it. That's the great deal because you never know. Tomorrow, that Tickle Me Elmo, super popular again. Now all of a sudden everybody wants it, and guess what? You got 2 for $40, and now you can go and sell them each for $2,000. It's how the stock market works. And if you can get your mentality that way, then you're going to see yourself making some significant profits. Now, of course, it's true that perhaps Tickle Me Elmo isn't going to be popular tomorrow, but this is where your mentality about high conviction stocks come in. If you've got high conviction in those Teslas, the Apples, Square, Enph for me, I've got the high conviction, so I truly believe that tomorrow people are going to want these stocks again. Stocks move in momentums. They're up, they're down. Secular stocks, they're in and out. So if you do buy when things are going to be red and nobody else wants them, there's a very good chance that people are going to want them again. And when they want them again, they're going to be significantly more valuable. Let me know in the comments below. Did you wash away your sadness of a red day by buying more of the stocks that you like in the red just to see them go green today? Because I know it was awesome for me, so let me know in the comments if you guys were able to make those trades as well. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do so down below. Sign yourself up for notifications. Again, I am on Twitter at OracleTim1. You can follow me there. I will put all of the latest news for Tesla and any related stock news there as well. Otherwise, I will see you guys later. Have a great one.